So now I'd like to help you with setting up your newly registered company. So I've already logged in. Here's my home page. And now the first place I should go to really is just setting up the company further. So I click on settings, and the name of my company, by the way, is always at the top. This is just a test, Sean Comp. But that will be where your name of your company is, and it's already there. It's taken from the registration. So from settings, I should go to company settings. This is where you set things up. Your name, contact, that, and email address is already there. Note this email address is the email you used for registration. And so that will be your login. However, you can change the email address. It won't change your login, but it will change where your invoice is sent for renewal once a year, and it will be used as your main contact. So you can put, if you have multiple companies, for example, registered on Harvester, you can put one email here, and then all emails will be sent to that email address. So in this case, under Sean Com, it will all go to forthiscalling@gmail.com. It will not affect the way you log in. The login email will stay the same as what you did on registration. So this is a helpful place that you can use. Most single companies will use the same login email as their email for contact and for renewals, etc. So that can stay the same. But again, you can change it to whatever you'd like if you want it to go to another email address, for example, other than the login email. So your NHIS number needs to be put in here, the employer number, along with your NAPSA number, which is down here. And the other places are pretty self-explanatory. And the workday's default, I would keep the same. That's what we do in Zambia. It's how leave is worked out, and same with hours per day. But you can obviously change that as well. If you're paying dollar-based salaries, this is where you'd put the US exchange rate, because everything obviously is in kwacha, and it will use whatever rate is set here under USD exchange rate. The rounding value for payslips, you can put what value you need here. I've got 5, but you can easily change it to 1. And by the way, when you make a change, for example, I change the setting to pay leave out monthly. I click on here, and when I click save, I should always click here, this apply the change default rates and flags above to all employed employees in this company. When I tick that, before I come down and click Save Company Settings, then it updates the individual employees with what you've set at the company level. Note this is company settings where we do company level changes. So if, for example, I'm changing the housing percentage for those who are on housing from 25 to 20, I click on apply and then save company settings, then it will apply to all. Same for your default day rate. When you add a new employee, for example, you can set the default there. Gratuity percentage, the same. Terminal benefit percentage, you need to make your choice with what percentages you use in terms of, are you using the gratuity for the regulated percentage of the year gratuity that needs to be paid. It's also called terminal benefits. You can use either or. It does the same, and it will accumulate your terminal benefit or gratuity for you, so that when you come to pay out to the employee, you'll have the accumulated value there. What's important at the bottom here, just to show you these bottom 4 labels going across. I've got other addition label. I've called this Solwezi. These are labels that you can change, so that it makes it more custom to how you run your company. Item addition, and you can see in brackets rate set in department. So I can go to the department and set the rate for an item label. This can be like a kgs picked. If, for example, you're paying by kgs and you've got an item extra that you use. These are standard, as opposed to the company extras, which we'll do in a later video. But you can use these 4. Other deduction, by default, is called other dead, but you can call that as another deduction other than other. You can call it whatever you want. So if I'd like to call it, say, mealy meal, if it's a deduction, and then when I click save, it will apply it all. There's another deduction label that I can also change, a standard deduction, just to make it more suitable to my company. I click save, and it tells me at the top, company settings updated successfully. Yeah, and it tells me the changed default rates and flags were also applied. The current payroll net pay rounding was refreshed for already paid employees in the current period. So I changed the current rounding here from 5 to 1, and so it's been applied. That's how you do company settings change. The next video I'll show you the department level changes, which you can also use to apply across those within a department.